All right, good evening and welcome. Today is Tuesday, November 4th. We're here for the regular Pownell Parks and Rec Committee meeting. I'll call the meeting to order and ask everyone to introduce themselves.
Alexandra Weil.
Jennifer Boucher.
Nathan Fowle.
Brian Pappas.
Hey, Kate, is there any public comment?
No.
All right, with that, I will entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
Sure, I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
I circulated the October meeting minutes ahead of time. I think Nate, just you and I were here.
There was one other person, wasn't there? Or was? Yeah, that's right.
Yes, but tonight too.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
So if you'd like to make a motion to,
Sure, so moved, yes.
I will second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, moving right along to old business. The Vorak grant, Pownell Town Forest. And I don't have any updates since our last meeting. I don't know, Nate, if you've heard anything.
Let's see. I mean, I guess, I finished up doing all the maps and little bits and pieces for the integrated management plan. So I think we're pretty close on that. And we've got a meeting coming up with the select board, December 4th.
I think so.
That'll be theoretically like a joint meeting between select board, Parks and Rec and Concom. To kind of have Tessa sort of present her bit, I guess. And then I don't really know, are we going to be presenting our bit or just kind of give it to the select board ahead of time and kind of take questions and feedback, I guess?
I don't think we've talked that through
Okay.
yet. And I know we have our regular monthly meeting, and maybe that's something to talk through
Yeah.
on that call. I think it would be good to circulate it ahead of time because it's like 30 pages,
Yeah.
something like that. We should probably
Sure.
circulate it to this committee as well.
Mhm.
So that's December 2nd.
I think it was
That's a Tuesday.
let me double check. I think
December 4th.
December 4th is the select board meeting.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yes.
Thursday.
Yeah. So I think
Yeah, 4th.
Yeah. So we can probably hash that out at
Okay.
the next meeting, but I think a good plan would be to circulate ahead of time, and that way they have opportunity to read it and
Mhm.
formulate any questions beforehand.
The only other thing I've been working on that's sort of related to that is the this ANR, like recreational trails grant.
Mhm.
So the pre-application deadline is November 21st, and I think we're on track to have that in without too much trouble. I've been
Okay.
chipping away at it. So we'll see. I have one small concern that came up, which is that the existing road runs right along the edge of an area where there's some endangered species. So we may need to make some kind of considerations or changes for that. But other than that, everything looks good. And, we've got all the, we've gone through a lot of the vetting, and it seems like there isn't anything that's sort of in the way of our project being eligible for the grant. So.
Yeah, it sounds like, from what I know of that grant, it sounds like it's a perfect fit.
Yeah, definitely.
Is that
Where's
the,
that grant?
It's up to $50,000, I think. So
Match?
yeah, it's got 20% match. And the one big thing I haven't done yet is try and kind of figure out what the budget for this should be. But I'm basically just going to do some kind of rough math based on what the VYCC did and sort of how many people they had for how many days, and try and figure out kind of what the sort of daily rate is and approximately how many feet of trail they can get through in a day. And we can kind of base it off of that. And,
Cool.
And we're in the ballpark.
and so did you get select board approval?
So yeah, so we got it's
Okay.
the grant stuff is kind of weird, but yeah,
Okay.
it's I guess it's Tom and I are working on it. It's kind of a Concom thing, but it's also kind of all going through Terra. That's kind of the way
Okay.
the last one was we're doing the work just kind of on the side,
Got it.
and it goes, and then Terra's name is on the application when it gets sent in.
Got it.
So yeah, I think in terms of approval, I think we've gotten everything we need, as long as everyone here feels okay with kind of forging ahead on that.
Definitely. Okay. Seth didn't have any update on Green Acres.
Anything?
Yeah, I think it was that, I think his update through email was that he would try to coordinate a site visit, but he's going to be out of town, and if that happens to work for them, he would be in contact with you.
Cool.
If not, we'll just wait till next year.
Mhm.
So,
Oh, and I took a walk with the bats, a couple
Oh,
of folks from
nice.
Bats Trails, and they were surprisingly not deterred by how steep it is up there. So, yeah, we're still kind of discussing a bunch of things. We want to go look at the other plot of land that Powell owns too, and just see whether that has any sort of viability or whether that would be better. So nothing major, but they're still excited about it and it's not dead in the water yet. So that's good.
What other land do we,
What's that?
what other land?
Right, so Powell owns, it's like a 74-acre parcel of land that actually, let's see, what's the best way to describe where it is? It's up on the same ridge, it's further this direction, it's kind of up on the hill, sort of, more or less even with, Powell Village over where I live. And you can get access to it through the Palmer's property. There's like an old forest road up there. And I've been kind of informally talking with Christy Palmer about getting access through there, and they sound kind of interested in sort of helping us with that. So there's that, and then there's also this like Palmer Road thing, which Tom probably talked, or I don't know if you went on that.
Walk on there.
Walk it.
It is.
Isn't it nice?
Unbelievable.
So yeah, so there's like,
What we were trying to figure out is there any way that can be connected to the town forest?
so the answer is kind of. So like, if we can get permission from Palmer and potentially Darling and maybe Burrington, those are the three property owners, and those are all like kind of friends of the town.
Yeah.
So it's theoretically possible. We just have to kind of get some strategic permission, and we might be able to kind of what the Bats guys were talking about was like this massive loop that incorporates the Taconic Crest Trail too. So you could like ride up on one side and go all the way around. It'd be amazing. So yeah, long-term plans.
That is really beautiful. What does BAT stand for? Ben?
Bennington Access Trail System, or Bennington Area Trail System, something like that. Yeah.
You're all up around like,
kind of the hospital. With
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, that's good.
Mhm.
I did, right before this meeting, send a note to Robbie, because I just.
Oh, yeah.
Then I didn't hear back from him. I didn't expect to, just in case he's still interested in joining the committee or hasn't.
I asked him the last time I talked with him, and he said he still wasn't sure, but he is very excited about like working with us on
Yeah.
this project. Yeah.
Okay. Good. So, and,
Did the town apply for an extension for the work grant?
I don't know. I'm thinking, maybe we would get an update from Tara next week at our monthly
Mhm.
meeting, to see if she's made any progress on Act 250. I don't know.
I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, I haven't heard
She's been on
anything.
vacation, I think, for a little while.
So yeah, I would imagine that would be, high on the priority list, so. Anything else? Do you have any other questions, Alexandra?
Nope.
No? Okay. Moving right along to the recreational sign update.
Yep.
So you've been busy, Nate. I saw a lot of emails.
So yeah, so we signed off on everything. We're getting, with the $1,000 that we allocated, we're just getting the topper signs because it's just going to be too expensive to work with it for everything.
Yeah.
So we did order those, and I think we're going to get 31, 29 of which I have kind of allocated for specific locations. So I will work on price, like finding a place where we can order bottoms, and then hopefully Alexandra and I can kind of work together to get a good design set up for that. And then, yeah, do about the same, probably somewhere in the ballpark of 30 of these.
Bottoms as in,
Like it's, so what we ended up doing was basically splitting the recreational sign.
yeah.
This was just to try and kind of get out from under having to work with Lucy.
Right.
So he made a really fancy top that has all the fancy colors and the little bump on top and everything. It says Powell Recreation.
Bottoms, I got you.
And then, yeah, we'll get
Just
just
a-
the same size sign, much simpler, much cheaper, and just put that on the same post right below. So yeah, I will hold, by the next meeting, I'll try and have an idea of kind of what that's gonna cost, and I can price out the U channels that we'll need to like actually like assemble everything, and then hopefully we can get budget to do that, next spring into summer or something like that.
Sounds good.
So yeah, it's cool, right? And the ATV signs are coming too. We got it changed back to no unauthorized motorized vehicles, and those are gonna come in too, so we can go and put them up in the woods as soon as Lucy delivers them. I don't know how long that's gonna take.
We did take a walk to the quarry trail,
Mhm.
and I can't remember, is it Nature Preserve?
Nature Conservancy.
Nature Conservancy. The signs are faded and
Horrible, yeah.
dilapidated. I was wondering, do you think I should reach out to them and, maybe mention, is there any way you could provide some updated signs?
Yeah.
It literally, you can't read anything that's.
So I just want to recommend as a vendor, this guy, Greg at GBH Studio in Bennington. He's right next to where the bike hub is in that same building.
GBH, you said?
GBH.
GBH.
Probably Greg something, I don't know.
Fine Display Graphics. Okay. Yeah, great.
The reason I'm bringing it up is he really is pushing for just having metal signs that you then put basically a sticker on.
Uh-huh.
Imagine, like a thin metal sign that then the sticker goes on. And that way, first of all, they don't fade that quickly, but when
Yeah.
they do fade or they need to be upgraded, as soon as you put your sticker on it. And it looks like it's all of one, but it's really just
I think that's the way to go, because there's a lot of concerns about signs getting stolen, which sucks. And I hope it doesn't happen, but also, it would suck to have like because these sign assemblies at the end of the day, they're gonna be like probably over $100 each with everything, so it'd suck to get any piece of that ripped off.
might just also be nice to work with him because he's local.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's kind of ideal. And maybe we can get them to cut us a little break because we're the town or whatever, get some in-kind matching money for something, or I don't know.
He does a lot of work for like governments.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's done like every sign around here.
It's a great idea. I would have never thought of that.
Yeah.
That's a great approach to it. Very cost effective.
Right, because you're not, the substrate is basically staying, you're just
Yeah.
getting a new.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I'm sorry, tell me his name one more time.
His name is Greg.
Greg.
I'm not sure what it's, I can.
That's fine. That's plenty. I'll I will reach out to them and start that conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the only reason I brought up that quarry is because I know one of the signs was gonna go down 346 eventually.
Yes. Well, maybe that's a way to kind of, you can say, hey, like, the town of Powell is working on kind of putting together a comprehensive plan for identifying all our recreational spots. And we really want to make sure that you guys are on the map. We noticed that your sign looks like crap.
Yeah, basically not there anymore, basically.
Well, and for what it's worth, I mean, if we're doing rec signs anyway, maybe we could say, if you don't care, like we could make a sign branded with Powell branding and put it up next to your faded sign or something, just for the time being.
Yeah, if you didn't know where you were going, you would have no idea there.
I tell everyone, it's like, I'm going to tell you how to get there. And the first time you go, you're absolutely going to blow past it and be like, oh, and you have to turn around and go back. That's just the only way to find it.
Yeah. It is a pretty amazing spot.
It is. It's beautiful. It's incredible. Yeah. Yep.
All right. The next item is the budget discussion follow-up, which I did send along by email. So what I've prepared here is essentially the top section is what's remaining of our general funds for this fiscal year through next June, and some ideas on allocations of those monies. And we did at the last meeting approve the Clayton Park recreation allocation. So that one is done. And then in the middle section is the funds that are available in our separate Parks and Rec fund, which has no limitation to it. And then the bottom section is just what did we spend the 24-25 fiscal year expenses on. So with that, does anyone have any feedback or suggestions on the allocation of funds?
One thing that we talked about a month ago was a new basketball hoop for the the park down here.
Yep.
And I'd love to get a little bit more of the cement material we use to fill cracks. Cliff and I did like a little sort of test batch out there, so we'll see how it looks in the spring. But there's a couple of the cracks run quite a ways, and it took a lot more than I
Yeah.
thought to actually fill them in.
There is 750 on here.
Yeah, that'll be more than enough.
Okay, and I did put the basketball hoop,
Oh, good, right on. Okay, sorry, yeah, I'm not.
sport repair,
Mhm.
like just miscellaneous.
Perfect.
Miscellaneous things.
Yeah.
$1,000 for recreational signage, so
Mhm.
when you come
Oh,
up
so
with.
this is the $1,000 for this coming year. I was assuming that was the $1,000 that we already have. Oh,
No,
that's great. That's perfect. That should get us a decent way there for sure.
yeah, that, we'll talk about the holiday event,
Mhm.
next, picnic. We usually like overlap fiscal years, so we usually buy the non-perishables in one fiscal year and then the perishables overlap
Mhm.
in the following fiscal year. And then I would again love to see a sign at Route 346 Field or something else. So that's what I have here.
Mhm.
Not that we're held to this, I just think it's good to have an idea of what we think we want to spend our monies on. Any other thoughts, ideas? We missing something? Feedback?
So if we were to move ahead with this, would we have some funds for that?
We could also take it out of our other Parks and Rec
Mhm.
fund. Historically, there really hasn't been any cost associated with Tour de Pownell.
Mm.
I don't know if there will be this year, but
It'd be cool to just like, have like station to give people drinks along the way, like.
the church did that and we had one other group do it, but it was all volunteer.
So.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We had,
Well, now we should certainly like with our pump rate, with our
like,
repair station there, it's
Stop
not part of that.
Mhm.
okay.
Okay.
So,
We talked about, I know we kind of went back and forth on playground over here. I mean, I think it's too expensive for us to be able to pay for on our own, but maybe we could earmark a little money as like part of a theoretical match for a grant that we have yet to find or something like that. Like, I think that's what it's worth pursuing because it is definitely kind of a gap in sort of the like who we serve down.
mhm. Yeah, and if we exhaust the general funds,
Mhm.
then we can always take from the other funds.
Yeah.
And I think using the other funds for matching purposes is a perfect
Mhm.
fit for that.
Mhm.
Because it doesn't expire, so it's always there.
Great.
Yeah, even if it's just one or two pieces, it doesn't have to be elaborate, just one or two pieces of equipment.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, I know, I forgot to ask if, well, we talked about the holiday thing, but if we could take the sail shade down, because it was like flapping in the wind.
Oh, like it fully got like kind of shredded.
Oh, yeah, it's like,
I haven't checked it out.
no.
Yep, I do have another one, but we should probably wait to put it up.
Yeah.
until next.
But that,
Yeah, it's been really windy.
Mhm.
well, I guess there's like a huge storm coming, like the next couple of days,
Okay.
wind storm.
Okay, I'll prioritize that one then.
Anything else on the budget discussion or anything? Okay. The holiday tree lighting is Saturday, December 6th, and so Parks and Rec helps with that event, and our area is really putting the lights on the tree and helping in other ways with the event, which I have met with Joyce Held already to talk about the event. So looking for volunteers to put lights on the tree.
I'm,
Yeah, happy to help with that, yeah.
I have absolutely zero experience with putting lights on a tree, but
Well,
I'm,
It's not too hard. It's
We try.
that long stick from you guys that we use.
It's the 10.
It's downstairs?
downstairs.
Okay, cool.
Now, yeah.
So maybe we can just pick a
Day.
Yeah, maybe we go like the weekend before or something like that, like the 29th, 30th of.
I would not wait till the weekend before, because if there's a snowstorm, it's hard to put the lights on.
Oh, so we should kind of do it as soon as we reasonably can then.
Yeah, I would say, and I speak from experience with that.
Yeah. Okay.
If the storm is coming,
What's that?
the storm that you were.
The windstorm?
Yeah.
Well,
Wouldn't that?
That's like this week or something like that.
like Wednesday night into Thursday, it's supposed to be like 65-mile-an-hour winds this one.
Okay.
Um,
So maybe like sometime next week then?
yeah, I would say pick a date and a backup date because if it's too windy, you can't.
Oh yeah, and with daylight saving, it's like we can't really do it
Yeah,
on a
night.
day after work or whatever because it's dark. So you
Yeah.
kind of have to do it.
Saturday or
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm not available Saturday morning, but I could do Saturday afternoon or Sunday morning.
So this is the 22nd, 23rd or 15, 16.
Either or, I have a,
I can do the week of 15, 16. I'm gonna be gone the week of or the weekend of 22, 23, which doesn't mean it can't happen. I just be around to help.
Why don't we shoot for like 1 o'clock on the 15th, something like that? Does that work for everybody?
I'll probably be just a little late, but
Well, what time would you like?
2 would be better.
2 o'clock.
Block on the 15th. Okay, cool.
And if it's a terrible windy day, maybe we could try for the same time on Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday is anytime.
I'm doing a work day with the Green Mountain Club on that
Okay.
Sunday.
Well, we will,
And it's all here in the building, the,
the lights are downstairs in the basement and it's really, I don't know, would you say 2-person job really? Brian's done it before with John and you help.
It's nice to have
here.
3 because it's kind of cumbersome.
Yeah.
And that's also just kind of hard to hold the pull up. So it's nice to switch off with someone every once in a while. But yeah, 2 or 3 is plenty. 4 will be more than enough for sure.
Yes, for sure. So the night of the event, we usually offer some kind of a kids activity that Parks and Rec has paid for in the past, and it's been face painting.
Mhm.
I have not reached out to the local face paint artist. She's phenomenal. Like, I mean, she's at all local events and she lives in Pownell. So
Awesome.
extra benefit.
Who is it?
Her name is Hannah. I don't recall her last name off the top of my head, but that's her side business.
Awesome.
So it's normally about $200,
Mhm.
which we have a budget for. And then the other item to spend monies on is potentially replacement lights, which I tried to do last year. We approved it, but we placed the order and then the order was canceled because the lights were out of stock. So yeah, so I would ask the committee for approval to spend, let's see, up to $300 on the event, which would be between a kids' activity and replacement lights. So if someone would be willing to make a motion.
Make a motion to spend $300, up to $300 on the event, including face painting and lights.
Thank you. Is there a second?
second.
Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. The night of the event, we're planning to do a fire again, and we had s'mores and there's also hot chocolate and cookies and all of those items. So if anyone is able to stop by, Angie Rawling is handling the hot cocoa and cookies. Joyce has arranged the MC and a visit by Santa on a fire truck. And yeah, and so I mean, things have progressed with the event. That's kind of like we've done it for a few years now. So we just, the Pownell Elementary School Chorus will come and sing.
That's great.
Faith Church is going to come again this year and lead another sing along. And I'm trying to think if there's something else. I think someone's reading a story. Emily isn't available this year, but someone else is going to be reading a story. So anyway, Saturday, December 6th, starting at 3:30 or 4 o'clock. And so continue to work on that.
Somebody else does the fire, right? Somebody's already lined up to do the fire?
Yes, we just might need, I don't like it to be unattended with children and s'mores. So I just kind of would look for anyone if you're.
We could be just kind of general assistance with whatever, just kind of bounce around and make sure there isn't too much chaos starting.
Yeah, I don't want to see any flaming marshmallows being thrown.
Easy enough.
Flaming marshmallows in the eye.
Bring the fire extinguishers.
You're no fun.
Yeah, it's, all right, I don't have any update on Route 346. I don't know if I just said that or not.
Oh, sorry, can I just
Yeah,
add one thing to the holiday thing?
sure.
I recall this from last year, I think. People leave their motors running.
They do?
Yeah, it's like, I always wonder, like, I don't know, is it something that I don't understand or something? But yeah, I mean, they were parked right in front of our house and there were motors running the whole time. Like,
Really?
turn off your motor.
I didn't,
Yeah, maybe I'm
Observe
just
that.
approaching myself this time.
Okay.
It's not unusual. I just never know. It's like, am I offending somebody or?
I mean, I know if it's really cold, the diesel needs to stay on or else it won't start, but it
That's what
wasn't.
it was. Maybe it was a diesel. I don't know.
I didn't think it was that cold.
Is that true for like a regular diesel pickup truck though? I mean, I know for like semi trucks or whatever, there's like maybe
Yeah,
some
I think,
danger
like,
there.
If it's very cold,
It's like super cold, right?
Yeah, I mean.
I don't think it was super cold.
Yeah. Okay.
It was
Well, I
warmer than
will,
other years
I'll
last.
pay attention. I sort of have this recollection of like wondering about.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I mean, as in, you have a front row view, so yeah, your observations, like I would not have observed that.
Yeah.
From my vantage.
It was kind of a traffic chaos.
Yeah, yeah, there are some volunteers. I think Eddie Pascucci is leading that up to help direct.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Fine. It's
Yeah.
so short.
Yeah, it's
like,
once a year.
who
right?
cares?
Yeah. Yeah, well, maybe we can use the stairs this year. So,
Nice for the city, maybe.
yeah, or, I mean, instead of walking down and up the driveway.
Mhm.
So, something like that. All right, so new business is Tour de Pownell. So Emily Gold reached out and for those who might not be familiar with Tour de Pownell, it was a recreational ride sponsored by Horwa and Parks and Rec helped to coordinate that a few years ago and it kind of fell off, but they want to resurrect it. And you know, my response to Emily was, this is fabulous, but then I thought I better bring it to Parks and Rec to make sure everyone thinks it's fabulous, not just me. So I don't have any of the details about it yet. It was traditionally in September, but maybe it will be a different, maybe it'll be a different time. Emily was just asking if we would, you know, consider being partners again.
Mhm.
So I wanted to bring that to everyone here and yeah. Alexandra, maybe you'd be willing to be our representative?
Yeah.
Okay, that would be great. And I did mention Margaret Cody's husband, Joe Cody.
Yeah, Joe. Yep, I was gonna say he'd be a good person to get on board for this one. Yep.
And you know Joe, right? Who has the Vermont XL. And if you actually look on a Google map
Mhm.
on Route 346 and coming down here, it's got Vermont XL on it.
That's
The
awesome.
whole route is actually on Google. It's kind of interesting that not many people know about it, right? So anyway, he's a name that I brought up because I thought that
Yeah,
That would be
okay, yeah, and I know
good.
Joe. I can, yeah.
that'd be kind of cool if he were involved and might be willing to do his route in Pownell as well.
Mhm, mhm.
Now, but I assume there's no road closures, none of that, right?
It's nothing like that.
Okay.
No, no.
So, and did kids participate in this in the past?
No, I think you had to be a little older, if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
Because it started in prior times. It started at North Pownell Congregational. Where everyone met in the parking lot and left from there. And went down 346 and then up Oak Hill School Road, across Burrington.
Mm-hmm.
And we had one of the stations on Burrington.
Yep.
And then down North Pownell Road, back down.
Down.
Church was one loop, and there were people at the church too, who were freshmen.
Mhm, mhm.
And then a optional additional ride, I think, went out to Hoosick in
Cool.
that area there.
Okay, well, I will see if I can meet with Emily and get some specific.
Yeah.
It might be worth just reaching out to Julie. Like she may not be interested in running it, but I bet she could be like,
Yeah, yeah.
there are 10 other people who've done it in the past who might be interested in.
Talk to her.
She has, okay.
I
Mhm.
think so. She volunteered at the library. I think Julie is a volunteer at the library too.
I wouldn't be
Just,
surprised, yeah.
but yeah.
We can also ask the Bennington Panel Williamstown Path folks if they want to partner on the tour panel, get some just volunteers to
Yeah.
help out.
Yeah. All right. Sounds fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm excited.
All right, our next meeting date and time. So we will be into December. So the second Tuesday is the 9th.
Uh-huh.
Does that sound feasible for everyone or?
Sure. Yep. At just a regular time, 6 to 7.
Yeah, and we'll get back to our regular schedule. And then Kate, is there any public comment? Right, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.